Alright, next video chat. Rappers who bought the stupidest jewelry ever.
A Florida license plate, a $500,000 box of crayons, and a literal diamond-plated toilet. These are the stupidest pieces of jewelry ever bought by rappers, with 21 Savage creating a necklace to honor his own head. The 100-carat piece took 2 months to complete at a cost of $125,000.
He paid $125,000 and they gave him a lazy eye? Oh, hell no.
And was so over the top he retired from buying jewelry afterwards. Every time I meet someone who's very, very rich, like wealthy, I've never seen them with jewelry on, although Lil Pump apparently ignored the message, as he'd have his own face made out of diamonds less than a year later, at a cost of $360,000.
Bro, what the fuck? That $360,000, bro, imagine literally paying over $250,000 for that.
Lil Pump's chain received comments such as, "Imagine the pain knowing the colossal waste of money this was,
dude,
only made worse given others thought it didn't even look like him. I look more like Lil Pump than that chain, and looks like Gollum, although
I remember back in the day, bro, everyone used to always buy, like, all the rappers buy the most expensive chain and who could outdo who. Like, literally, like, $1 million or whatever on a chain is absolutely nuts if you think about it.
Showing the chain off in a GQ episode, Lil Pump flexed another piece of jewelry which was somehow even stupider. The chain reading Drug Addict was bought for $380,000, which when combined with his Esqueta and Gucci Gang chains, meant Lil Pump spent over $1 million on jewelry items that are no longer relevant.
$1 million on jewelry?
However, this is nothing compared to how much Rick Ross spent to put his face on a necklace, given he'd purchased this atrocity for
Is that, bro, that looks like Lemonhead from Adventure Time. This is unacceptable.
$1.5 million, or about 5 regional houses. For whatever reason, the chain also featured its own Rolls-Royce logo, although in case this wasn't dumb enough, Rick Ross then ordered a second chain of himself.
These chains are so bad. Let's get an egg.
The first chain.
A chain of him wearing the chain. I'm done.
So Rick Ross could wear Rick Ross, who was wearing Rick Ross. The necklace might have been inspired by the game's equally funny Jesus piece wearing a Jesus piece, although in terms of Jesus piece,
the candy for East is so stupid, it's funny.
Pieces they get much worse. For example, Lil Boosie's Christ the Redeemer pendant was bigger than an infant, weighing
what the fuck?
At 10 pounds or 4.5 kilograms.
That chain's low-key sick, bro.
Which when combined with his equally crazy Holy Bible chain, not only made him look ridiculous, but likely also gave him back pain. It's therefore no surprise that after Boosie flexed the chains on Instagram, his audience stated, "Bible says don't worship false idols. This guy gets a Holy Bible gold chain." SMH
this finest.
Generation
strong as necks,
man, and this is whack on so many levels. Please hire a financial advisor today. Boosie claimed to have bought the chains because God had given him everything, although in terms of God honoring jewelry, Boosie's was only the start. Because at the 2010 BET Awards, Kanye West unexpectedly walked out with the biggest chain ever worn by—
What the fuck, Kanye? Bro, the early 2000s were a different time.
A musician, honoring the Egyptian god Horus, which hung lower than his waist.
Jesus!
The chain accompanied an equally crazy 24-carat 5-finger pyramid ring, with the 2 items costing
that's like brass knuckles.
Total of $300,000.
Bro, imagine spending $300,000 to look like that.
Wrote about the piece in 2016, stating,
"They already are wearing full suits of armor. I saw Zendaya and people at Met Gala or whatever wearing full suits of armor.
This shit is dumb, this chain is stupid, like 2 + 2 = 7, yet Lil Baby apparently thought this equation was normal, as he dropped thousands of dollars on a Rolex and iced out chain for his son's 3rd birthday.
That's dangerous to put that on a kid.
This was followed by a further $100,000 worth of jewelry for his 7th birthday, which understandably attracted criticism.
Why is he getting all that money?
Instead of buying his son assets at a young age, he buys him liabilities. Great parenting. What does a 7-year-old need jewelry for? Let the kid grow up and play with toys. Rappers raising their kids to go broke. Too much resources at too early of an age spoils the milk, given Lil Baby's son's next chain might have been a $500,000 box of crayons. Sean Kingston bought the piece at the age of 17, and
What?
Had to have his sister mail it across the country when the necklace needed repairs. However, Sean Kingston's $500,000 chain was stolen from the mail. The authorities were alerted about the missing bling when the ship package arrived at the jeweler's shop empty. Kingston's sister reportedly only insured the extravagant parcel for just $500, yet this might have been a good thing. The ugliest necklace ever. Whoever took it did the guy a favor, but this isn't the only ugly necklace that wound up getting stolen. After dropping $1 million on a chain reading Ice Age,
dude, people used to just buy shit to show you how rich they were. Like, oh, I have $1 million to waste on a chain. $1 million.
Mike Jones went to bed and woke up to the piece missing.
I was sleeping in my house one day and I woke up and my homie stole it from me, you feel me?
Really?
Yeah.
And while you could argue that the chain wasn't ugly, his negligence made the story.
$1 million chain got stolen, dude. $1 million. Poof! Gone forever, dude.
Pretty damn stupid. $1 million worth of jewelry around his neck, and he fell asleep without first locking it into a safe. Genius, although there's nothing less genius than Ply's entire jewelry collection. After dropping his fourth
I thought he was like a meme rapper.
studio album called Goon, Ply celebrated its release by ordering a diamond-encrusted Goon snapback, an iced-out Goon license plate, and so many Goon ski masks it's hard to even count them. However, his stupidest piece of jewelry might have been his iced-out clothing iron, or his ridiculously large gold Cuban chain, which weighed in at 15.5 pounds or 7 whole kilos. My IQ just dropped 20 points.
20 pounds around your neck
by watching this video alone. At least Ply's jewelry made for a funny story, as the background behind Lil Jon's awful
Crunk ain't dead. Bro, style and fashion was not it back then.
Crunk ain't dead chain was nothing short.
If Crunk wasn't dead, that chain killed it.
Sort of depressing. Lil Jon was so confident that the crunk genre of music wouldn't die, he blew $500,000 on the necklace back in 2007.
Wow! $500K, $500,000.
In the process, setting a Guinness World Record for the largest diamond pendant in the world. However, just a year after making the expensive claim that crunk wasn't dead, the genre died completely, leaving Lil Jon with a totally irrelevant chain. It's therefore no surprise people have said Lil Jon's $500K crunk ain't dead chain really hasn't aged well, although there's an equally terrible necklace that caused even more damage. T-Pain's big ass chain. After first buying it, he'd write on Twitter, "I told everybody I'm not playing no more. Anybody want to try outdo me, then we're going at it like next door neighbors." Believe that. 10 pounds, 197 carats. Very, very real. I don't know what fake feels like. Unlike almost every...
What the fuck? I don't flex. That one's goofy. Big ass, bro. People are just so rich they don't know what to do
other
anymore.
piece so far. T-Pain has since talked extensively about the chain, including the reason he initially bought it.
It was
bro, you can buy me a big ass chain like that.
a dare. Some dude on the side of the stage before I went on stage said, "I bet you won't get a chain that says big ass chain."
How much it originally cost him.
John,
Oh,
man.
400.
400,000?
Yeah.
And how much it's worth now. It's therefore no surprise T-Pain called the piece his biggest financial regret.
The dumbest shit.
Like, I've done some dumb things.
Yeah,
But this
Wow.
one here.
With the item being so ludicrous, most of the public thought it
Taking
was
one
fake.
photo,
I always thought it was
collect
fake.
it.
I thought it was
Until
fake
you
too.
said
I
that
ain't
on
gonna
the
lie.
video. I was like, nobody, you know why I always thought it was fake? 'Cause I was like, nobody would really buy that.
It should have been.
big ass-
I was
I
thinking the
wanted
same
it
thing. I
to
was
be.
like,
It should have been fake.
In addition to the big ass chain,
Goodness.
T-Pain spent a further $400,000 on a range of liquor bottle
What the fuck? Dude, the Ciroc one goes hard.
jewelry, which he
Multiple houses.
then somehow misplaced completely.
so what happened to those bottles? You still have those? You melted those down too?
I don't know where they are.
You don't know when none of those?
Oh my
I
gosh.
lost them.
You lost them?
Yeah.
So $400,000 just gone in the wind.
Yeah.
Which was something that couldn't happen to Lil
What
Wayne's
the
teeth, but this is
fuck?
also what made them so damn stupid. You see, while most rappers go for a removable diamond
Could be donated to people and he misplaced what? Dude, exactly. 400K just misplaced. He doesn't even care.
grill, Lil Wayne spent $150,000 to have diamonds glued onto his actual teeth,
These don't come out like the
But
other
are they all
girls.
diamonds? Oh, wow.
meaning he needed to brush them after every single
Wow.
meal and could only take them out with a highly invasive surgery.
What? I lose $10? Me too. Why would you do that? That just seems so extra. Why would you not want where you could take them out?
Lil Wayne went to jail roughly 1 year after getting the diamonds, yet was able to delay his sentence by complaining his teeth hurt, with 6ix9ine also showing that jail and bad jewelry often go hand in hand. On the cheaper end, 6ix9ine spent $750,000
on the cheaper end?
On a diamond-covered Bruce the Shark from Finding
That's so goofy.
Nemo, yet there were $2 more million chains which were even dumber purchases. Firstly, there was his spinning rainbow 6ix9ine pendant, which he proudly covered in water to prove that it was waterproof, although he should have taken the chance to show off his second $1 million chain, which acted as a water pistol and simply said water. However, if we're on the topic of stupid functional jewelry, then Soulja Boy's Lamborghini necklace has to come next. Soulja Boy explained that he bought an actual Lamborghini and needed some jewelry to match, so he'd spend $250,000 on a Lamborghini chain, which had moving wheels and its own remote control, meaning he could drive the chain in various parts of his house. Soulja Boy eventually gave the chain to a friend as a birthday present, although he still had other pieces of highly speculative jewelry. For example, he dedicated a
Bro, they used to have the goofiest jewelry back in the day.
Different piece to the Transformers movie and spent $500,000 on a mediocre chain reading "The world is yours." Although while Soulja Boy might have owned the Earth, the entire solar system belonged to Takeoff. The monstrous piece featured 4 planets, 2 stars, the sun, and its own NASA rocket ship. The piece was valued by a jewelry expert who appeared on GQ.
That setup right there to get done with all those carats, all that ice, at least $500,000.
Although the other 2 Migos members might have taken things even further. For example, Quavo spent $250,000 to put himself in the Ratatouille movie.
That's crazy!
Which accompanied 2 equally wild Yoda and Crash Bandicoot chains.
Oh no, the Crash Bandicoot chain goes hard.
Neither of which were as crazy as Offset's most viral piece, a diamond-encrusted trap house.
This is $250 a quarter. It's heavy too. It's more than a kilo.
The chain was hailed as being, quote, ridiculously detailed, complete with graffiti, an oven, and 2 figurines of Offset, both of them armed. Although the trap house wasn't nearly as gangster, as Shorty Lowe's crack vial on a
I'm streaming for 4 hours tonight, Chaku.
necklace, or Method Man's ice pick chain, which he couldn't get past.
Bro, Jish, let the man rest. Let the man rest. That's fucked.
TSA security because they thought it could be used as a weapon. Ghostface's Versace medallion was somehow even more obnoxious, especially when combined with his solid gold eagle bracelet. Although for young
bro, what was that?
Obnoxious,
Is that he's wearing a bracer. It's not even a bracelet, he's wearing bracers.
When combined with his solid gold eagle bracelet. Although for Young Jock's Hustlenomics chain, there are simply no words to explain how bad it is. Rather, we might have to look at the jewelry owned by Lil Duval, whose entire collection is designed to mock these other rappers. For example, he showed up to a birthday
ass chain. Oh, fake ass chain.
A bash wearing
Sorry, chat, the brain says what it's thinking. It says what it wants, you know?
a plastic fake-ass chain before trolling every other rapper with a diamond-encrusted toilet. He'd then post an image of rapper chains to his Instagram with a caption reading, "My toilet chain almost 10 years old, and I'm still shitting on all of you." Although if there's one
damn, that's what I saw. I can't help it, bruh.
Man who could out-troll the troll, it's gotta be Flavor Flav, whose oversized diamond-covered clocks are so damn stupid, it makes him an extremely memorable artist. Giving off a similar vibe is Slick Rick's atrocious satellite dish-looking Rolex, which was shown on GQ with the rest of his chains, all of which were bought because of their crazy size. I love how he keeps
that jewelry is so goofy.
Trying to put meaning behind the reasons he bought his jewelry, but it really was just because it was the biggest thing in the store. But if Refresh Shark Teeth Grill has taught us anything, it's that rappers buy these terrible pieces of jewelry so they can stand out from the crowd. And whether that be DJ
Heinz
Mustard Bottle, Waka Flocka's Foghorn Leghorn Rooster, or Just Blaze's PS3 controller, it's safe to say that these rappers have achieved exactly that.
Damn.